Right, okay, so welcome to all of the agents and consultants that are due to view this video. My name's Stephen Painter and I'm the CEO of educationagents.org. We're lucky enough this spring to be hosting the Great American Boarding Event, which showcases the best that the United States has to offer with regards to boarding schools in America. Today, I'm lucky enough to be joined by Anna from St. Mary's, who's going to provide you some excellent information about her school.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Yes, greetings from St. Mary's School. We're located in North Carolina in the heart of Raleigh, downtown. We are a boarding and day school and affiliated with the Episcopalian faith. We feature 23 AP classes and have a rigorous academics load for our young ladies. We also have about 17 sports teams, which almost all of our student body partakes at least in one semester at. We kind of distinguish ourselves among other all girls schools by offering a lot of leadership positions on campus, varying in different kinds of responsibilities. And we have a seminar system that trains our students from 9th grade all the way through their senior year on a variety of topics that would lead them to succeed in the real world. They work with companies in our area to include some of our big tech companies right next door. And they solve real world problems, and they have to present to professionals, and they really have to hone certain skills so that in their senior year they can present their own projects. We are a safe campus right in the middle of downtown, so the girls have access and are able to access the city around us, but the city cannot access us easily. So that's always something that parents need to know when a 14 or 15-year-old girl is coming to live with us. Our day student boarding student split is about 60 to 40%, but our day students spend more of their time on campus than off, to include being involved in the weekend activities, joining our boarders for study time in the evenings, as well as dinner. So it's really a tight-knit community and a very robust campus with lots of opportunities. Thank you so much for your time, and please give us a call anytime. And I'd be happy to connect you with any more information that you might have.
Excellent. Brilliant. And do you mind just sharing a little bit about the diversity of your student base at the moment, where your students come from, and that side of things as well?
Yes. We have a strong focus on diversity and belonging in our campus. We feature about students from 8 different countries and 14 different states outside of the Carolinas. Okay. So we have a nice diverse group, and we're always looking to grow in that area.
Okay, excellent. That's great. And as an international student, could you just take me through the admissions process, the way it works in terms of referencing and everything, all the way through up into the point of arrival as well, if possible?
Absolutely. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to contact us on our WhatsApp number, which is my phone number, or you're going to want to go onto our website at www.sms.edu, and you would go under the admissions tab, and you would go to the international families tab under that. And it kind of breaks down what you're going to need. And you're going to need to first inquire, and we'll definitely reach out. And then you're going to want to start the application process. And that can be tricky for people in different parts of the world with connectivity issues. So I'm here to help in any way that I can. I can send you paper-based applications. I can enter in information for you. We definitely try to make sure that we're reaching everyone who wants to be a part of our community.
Excellent. Okay. And in terms of an English language score for an international student, have you got any minimum requirements with regards to that as well?
Yes. Currently, we take the TOEFL score and the Duolingo score. If you are taking the TOEFL test, you would need a minimum of 90. If you're going to take the Duolingo test, you would need a minimum of 120. If you've taken another proficiency exam like IELTS, we definitely consider that as long as the score is equivalent to one of the ones I've just mentioned. Um, and we do have an ESL program that we have been slowly starting and expanding, but a lot of that is to help with cultural differences in language and to get everyone on the same page in terms of how to write, essays and study. Um, but we would need a good level of English proficiency if you were to
Yeah.
come and study at this point.
And in terms of a minimum grade, is there any grades that you look for in either mathematics or English or science specifically in order to be able to gain entry into the school?
Well, we don't have a minimum score. We look at the whole student.
Okay.
We look at some of the activities that they've been involved in. We look at some of the classes that they've taken, leadership, outside activities, sports. If we have a really strong student who happens to have an area that they are not achieving excellence in, we work with them to see how we can bring up their level of proficiency so that they can succeed here. We also work with students with any kind of needs for learning support. We have we have a learning support department on campus, and we can definitely work with a range of students who are willing to put forth the effort.
Excellent. That's great. Well, thank you so much for taking your time, Anna, to present to the consultants. And we look forward to working with you in the future and hope that you can send some families to the excellent school of St. Mary's. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Excellent.
Yes.
Perfect. Cool.